wanted to come to you in true form today, so I've even got my hair's a little damp. I've got my school t-shirt on. I'm ready to go because we got to get to class. So I'm going to be using a powder foundation today, so I'm going to go ahead and conceal first. And this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain. And you know, when you're running late, or when you just can't make yourself get out of bed, like you don't have a lot of time to use a ton of products. So we're gonna use this to conceal everything on my whole face. All of it, because this one actually, from my experience, it isn't like super illuminating or anything. So I'm just gonna put it everywhere. That's concealer done. Now we're gonna go in with my foundation. This is the Merle Norman Purely Mineral Makeup in the shade L10. I like to use like a mineral foundation on days when I need to get going, because I find that it just goes a lot faster than liquid foundation, and it doesn't cover, like, I still get decent coverage out of it, but liquid foundation, I feel like sometimes if you put just a little bit too much on, it almost takes the life out of your skin, where you do need to go back and like you need to put in blush and you need to put on all those other things to like re-look like yourself. But mineral foundation lets enough of my skin shine through that I can kind of get away with skipping some steps, and that's what we're about when we're trying to get out the door. Skipping as many steps as possible. Let's be real, it's a good day if I haven't put on makeup for school, because I'm there to learn. Just saying. Okay, I have combo skin, so I'm gonna make sure that I go ahead and powder, even though I just used powder foundation. So under my eyes, I'm gonna use the Dermablend Professional Setting Powder and my Real Techniques setting brush. And then for the face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Powder in the shade Porcelain in my Real Techniques powder brush. Okay, and we're going to call it good on the face there. Brows. The brow gel that I currently have is a little too intense, so I'm going to go in with this clear one, which is the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. It does really nicely keeping them in place. I do notice that it starts to kind of look like I have weird brow dandruff after a little bit though. So this isn't my fave, but I haven't had a chance to go repurchase the one that I do like, which is Essence Make Me Brow. So a lot of times I would actually just use like one single shadow, just throw it on the lid and in the crease and call it good. Most of the time for that I use this NYX Hot Single Shadow in the shade Strike a Pose. Today I'm going to put in a little bit more effort because we have enough time to. So I'm going to use two eyeshadow colors. Wow, I'm going to use the Merle Norman eyeshadow in the shade Sunbeam, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. This is the only eyeshadow that I actually use a sponge tip applicator with, so don't judge me, but it just works better. This is the only one I've ever found that it does work better, but it does. So don't think I'm like a noob. So that's just kind of a nice light pinkish wash of color, and then I'm going to go in with the NYX Strike a Pose, and I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm also going to run a little bit of this under the lash line. Now, last step is to curl the lashes and go in with mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes off camera because I think it's kind of creepy to watch, but then I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl So Lashy mascara. I've always really loved the Lash Blast line of mascaras. Like, CoverGirl really just never fails me there. I'm also going to do bottom lash mascara, but I have to get really close to the mirror for that. So I'll be back in a second. Lastly, I'm just going to toss on some lip balm. I kind of just throw on whatever's nearby. Today that happens to be the CoverGirl Oh Sugar lip balm in the shade Candy. So we are going to get a little color. I always find lip colors make it look like you tried a lot harder than you did. Tips. That is this look done, and we're ready to go hit the books. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more of this face, then be sure to subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye! I'm there to learn. I ain't there to look good, so everybody can just deal with it.